Hello, welcome to this your channel on the Eurofan. That's me. Last week we have been aware of the progress of the different selection methods across Europe, in which we have already 2 new entries. But at the same time, Euro dramas are not missing, with the absence of 1 or maybe more countries in the contest. I will tell you all this in further detail. For now, let's check out the headlines for the week. Bambie Thug wins Eurosong 2024 and will travel to Malmö. The proposal from the hyperpop singer Bambie Thug has gained the victory in the Irish national final after getting the highest scores from the national jury and the televote and being third for the international jury, thus becoming the Irish representative from Sweden. Tali wins Luxembourg Song Contest and will represent the country on Sweden. The first Luxembourgish national final has revealed its first winner. The proposal from the singer Tali has been declared the winner after the wide support from the international jury and being second for the public, having now the task of materializing the much expected return of Luxembourg to the contest. Söngvakeppnin 2024 entries revealed with Eurovision participation on Saturday. The Icelandic public broadcaster has officially presented the 10 contestants that will compete in the national final, while it has been unlinked from the contest for the very first time, leaving the participation of the Nordic country uncertain due to the warfare between Israel and Gaza. We began with the final statement by the Romanian public broadcaster about their participation at this year's edition. Last Thursday during the board meeting, the matter was discussed and the voting resulted in 5 votes in favor, 4 votes against, and 4 abstentions. So we can finally assure that Romania will not participate for this year. On the decision, they allege lack of funds to cover the participation fee, without adding the extra cost for the organization and the promotion of the entry, as well as attending other financial priorities by the broadcaster, like the broadcasting rights for the Olympic Games to be held in Paris, France, the investments of the news department, and the investments of the new headquarters in Craiova. In the end, all the negotiations with the EBU result in a complete nonsense and a waste of time. And I remarked what I said last week. Much better have said that they will not make it in case closed. With this, we know that there will be 37 participating countries by the moment. The EBU urges the Bosnian government to solve the financial issues of their broadcaster for a long term. On last Sunday, it was known that the European Broadcasting Union, through the Director General, has sent a letter to the Bosnian government urging for a long-term solution for the financial issues faced by the Bosnian public broadcaster. We have to remind in this case that since late 2016, the broadcaster is still sanctioned by the EBU due to unpaid debts to the European organization, having lost access to news exchanges and unable to participate in Eurovision since then. But solving the issue is not that easy as it looks, as they must first pay the unpaid debts from all these years, and then they will have to secure in some way the appropriate funding for the broadcaster in the future. From the Bosnian government, there have been discussions to solve these issues. However, no actions have been materialized. So in the meanwhile, Bosnia Herzegovina will still be absent from the contest. Vidbir 2024 jury reveal in Ukraine. After the closure of the voting on last Monday, on the 32nd of January, it has been revealed who were chosen by the public to make up the Vidbir 2024 jury: Andrei Danilko, Aika Serdushka, Jamala, and Sergei Tanchinets. The 3 of them will be part of the decision now select the next Ukrainian representative that will travel to Malmö on next May, during the final show to be held on next Saturday, the 3rd of February. Possible revamp for Aiko's song. It was known during last week that the Czech proposal would have been revamped ahead of the contest on Malmö because of a comment on the social network X, in which a member of the Czech delegation affirmed that there will be a new version of Pedestal, but without revealing further details. This is linked with statements by Aiko herself during an interview in late last December, where she commented that she will have talks with her producer to give another look at the song, with the idea of making more impact and probably enlarge the duration of the track, confirming in some way that the entry won't be revamped. If she says so, then we will have an Eurovision edit that possibly will reach the 3 minutes allowed, compared to the original version of the song already on her most recent studio album, which has shorter length, and was the one with which she had participated in the Czech national final. If all these reports are true, it will be a matter of time until we know the new version of the song with which Aiko will compete at the contest of Malmö. Dansk Melodi Grand Prix 2024 entries revealed. News from Denmark. The Danish volley broadcaster has revealed the 8 artists and songs that will participate in the next edition of Dansk Melodi Grand Prix, competing to represent the country on Malmö, just by crossing the bridge which separates the Swedish city with Copenhagen. Among them stands out the return of Besa, who represented the country as a host 10 years ago in the edition held at the Danish capital, attempting to relive the Eurovision experience this time on Sweden. In the meanwhile, we will see who will be the next Danish representative, coming from the next edition of Dansk Melodi Grand Prix to be held on the next 17th of February. Pesma Za Evroviziju 2024 participating songs revealed. Now we go to the Balkans, where the Serbian broadcaster has officially released 28 competing songs for the next edition of their national final Pesma Za Evroviziju. Among the participating artists, a few names stand out. Sorja, who is competing again after her participation 2 years ago where she placed third. Philip Balers, who is competing again after his participation of last year where he placed fourth. And Konstrakta, Serbian representative at the contest during the edition held on Turin, Italy, where she achieved a memorable 5th place, who is participating again attempting to relive the Eurovision experience. I guess she got fascinated with the cross-shaped stage, so probably she said it takes time to try it again. The shows will be held as usual between late February and early March, being the semi-finals of the 27th of February and the 29th of February, and the final show of the 2nd of March. Bambie Thug wins Eurosong 2024 and will travel to Malmö. On last Saturday, the Eurosong 2024 took place during a special series of the program The Late Late Show, method that they have been adopted in recent years to select the Irish representative of the contest, where the 6 contestants revealed 2 weeks ago had the chance to perform their proposals live after the counting of the votes. The eccentric and disruptive proposal from the hyperpunk singer Bambie Thug got the maximum score from the national jury and the public, while she was the third most voted artist from the international jury, thus becoming the winner of the national final and therefore winning the ticket to Malmö. We will see if she can get the qualification for the Gaelic country at the grand final after 5 consecutive years without making it. In Norway, the qualification phase has ended, with the celebration of the third and last semi-final of the Melodi Grand Prix on last Saturday, where the 6 remaining contestants have competed for the 3 remaining spots for the final show. Kino, who were the Norwegian representatives 5 years ago on Tel Aviv, Israel, got qualified to the final show, while the 2 final qualifiers were Mia and Anne Princess. With them, the finalist lineup is set, competing on next Saturday to represent the country on neighboring Sweden. In Lithuania, Eurovision.lt continues with the celebration of the third semi-final, where 8 more contestants have competed for 2 more spots to the final show. At the end of the night, after the votes from the jury and the public, Shower and Louis de Coumer got qualified. There are 6 finalists already and there are 4 more to come, to be chosen from the 2 remaining semi-finals. For now, we will wait for the 4th semi-final that will take place on next Saturday. Tali wins Luxembourg Song Contest and will represent the country on Sweden. On last Saturday, it took place the very first edition of the Luxembourg Song Contest, first national final ever organized by the Central European country in all its history in the competition. The 8 contestants that were known weeks ago had the chance to perform their proposals live. Then the public voted in the first round to select the 3 super finalists. And in the second round, an international jury and the public will decide the winner of the national final. At the end of the night, the voting results revealed that Tali has been the favorite from the international jury, while she was the second most voted artist from the public, earning the score needed to achieve the victory, and therefore gaining the right to represent Luxembourg on Malmö. We will be very attentive on how the return to the contest continues to materialize from now to next May. Söngvakeppnin 2024 entries revealed with Eurovision participation uncertain. The Icelandic public broadcaster has officially presented the entries that will compete on the next edition of Söngvakeppnin, standing out the previous confirmation of the Palestinian singer Bashar Murad as one of the contestants, which has been unexpected, as it was not expected to reveal any information of the contestants until the premiere on Saturday. So we'll remember him by doing a collaboration with the Icelandic group Tali, who represented another country back in 2019 in the edition held in Tel Aviv, Israel, being then quite critical with the Hebrew country about the situation with Palestine. Together with him, other 9 artists will compete for winning the Icelandic national final. Standing out the return of Epilogue York, Icelandic representative in 2010 during the edition held in Oslo, Norway. All this happens with their participation in Eurovision 2024 on Saturday, as the broadcaster has decided for the first time ever to unlink the national final from the contest. This comes to the fact of the participation of Israel at the contest, with the warfare between the country and Gaza still ongoing, which has raised a lot of criticism and pressures to the broadcaster from both the society and the musical industry in the country, by either requesting the exclusion of Israel or refuse to participate in the edition. For the moment, the preparations for the national final are underway, but it will not be until mid-March when we know after the winner's decision if they keep their participation or if they withdraw for this year. About the Eurovision PrePartyES. Preparations are underway for the next edition of Eurovision In Concert, which will be held on the next 13th of April in Amsterdam, Netherlands. To date, there are 4 contestants confirmed for the concert night at the Eurovision PreParty. Jules Klein serving as a host, Aiko from Czechia, Besa Kokëdhima from Albania, and Raiven from Slovenia. In the coming weeks, more names will be confirmed for the event in the Dutch capital, as long as the rest of the participants for the contest are revealed. Now we go to Madrid, Spain, where the preparations are ongoing for the PrePartyES to be held from the 28th of March to the 30th of March. In this case, the organizers have confirmed the first 2 contestants from this year's edition, Besa Kokëdhima and Raiven, the Albanian and Slovenian representatives respectively, have confirmed their participation in the edition. With them, the artist lineup opens for the last night of concerts of the Eurovision PreParty, looking to improve the record from last year, where 28 other 37 participating countries have presented their proposals live to the audience in the Spanish capital. We'll finish in the British capital, London, where the preparations has kicked off for the next edition of the London Eurovision Party. The organizers have announced on last Sunday the first contestant to be featured in the Eurovision Party. Raiven, the Slovenian representative, has confirmed her attendance. My god, this woman is going to tour everywhere this season. She opens the artist lineup that will perform at the 15th edition of the event that will be held on the next 7th of April. Benjamin Ingrosso releases the single Kite. Some will remember Benjamin Ingrosso, one of the most successful and popular artists in the Swedish musical scene, who made us dance about 6 years ago in 2018, when he represented his country with the song Then Show Off in the edition held in Lisbon, Portugal. The Swedish singer has released on last Friday his latest single Kite, a track which blends 1970s pop and soul with influences of music from the late 1990s, and talks about the stimulating sensations felt during a new love interest, especially euphoria and illusion, quite proper at the phase of falling in love we all experiment in our lives. This release will be also the lead single of his upcoming studio album, set to be released at the end of this same year. These were the news for the week. We are closing January with an Eurovision season in full swing, knowing more entries and more Euro dramas, which are never missing as well, so the action continues. Before I finish, I invite you to like this video if it has been of your taste, subscribe to my channel to be aware of the latest Eurovision news and the upcoming episodes. Remember as well to enable notifications and follow me through my social media if you have not done it yet. Take care and see you soon. Bye bye.